Hi there, students. Engrossed or rapt? Okay, these are both adjectives that mean you are wholly, completely, totally absorbed in something. But I think if you're engrossed, you're focused on something that you're doing. You're focused on a task. You're focused on an activity. Whereas I think if you're rapt, you are moved emotionally. You are in a state of wonder, a state of delight. Oh, I was rapt by her beauty. I was engrossed in the calculations. So rapt is about deeply moved with fascination, with delight, with something beautiful, with something ethereal. Whereas you are engrossed in a task. Engrossed means totally focused on something, being unaware of your surroundings. While if you're rapt, you're completely absorbed or fascinated by what you are experiencing. So both talk about deep levels of attention and interest. I think if you're engrossed, you're totally focused on what you're doing to the point of not noticing anything that's happening around you. Whereas if you're rapt, your attention has been carried away. Your mind has been carried away with the beauty of something. You are full of delight. A performance, you could be rapt by a performance, rapt by beauty, rapt with fascination or interest. Whereas you're absorbed in an activity like reading or watching a film or working. So engrossed, immersed, absorbed, fascinated, occupied. Whereas rapt, captivated, enthralled, spellbound in a magic spell, mesmerized. She was so engrossed in her book that she didn't hear the phone ringing. The audience was rapt with attention during the fantastic performance. So I think they both have a deep level of focus or interest, but engrossed an activity, whereas rapt is emphasizing wonder or delight. Let's see. Engross comes from French, engrosser, to collect in large quantities, en gros, in bulk. From medieval Latin, ingrossus. So it's got from this idea of gross, big, and rapt. It comes from Latin rapio, to seize. You're carried away. You're abducted. Your mind is stolen. Your mind has gone. So to engross, to be totally absorbed by something, engrossed in a book, engrossed in a conversation, engrossed in an activity. Whereas rapt, you've been carried away. You've been carried away by the emotion, by the delight, by the beauty of something. So you're emotionally moved. A rapt expression on your face. The students listened with rapt attention. The audience was rapt as the magician performed. So she was completely engrossed in her book and didn't notice the passage of time. The audience was engrossed, you could use rapt here, with the thrilling performance. He was engrossed in his thoughts and didn't hear the teacher calling him. The students were engrossed in the chemistry experiment. I became engrossed in the captivating film and forgot about everything else. The novel's gripping plot kept me engrossed from beginning to end. Rapt. She listened to the music with rapt attention. The children sat in rapt silence as the magician performed tricks. The audience was in rapt awe of the breathtaking performance. AWE, awesome. He watched the sunset with rapt fascination. The novel captured the reader's rapt interest. So, engrossed. Formality. 5.5, rapt. 6 informality, but use them both absolutely anywhere. So, engrossed and rapt. Bye for now.